Zoom meeting. I believe we have new members, so I will just use 5 minutes to summarize what RoyalQ is. I know for you to be here, you must have read some things about RoyalQ. RoyalQ, I started this business in 2021, and till now we are still on inside the business because we believe in the business, because we believe in cryptocurrencies. Okay, so crypto, like this, the people that see the future, they say crypto is the future, and that is why we are keen into it. We have seen Bitcoin at 2,000 for one. We have seen Bitcoin at 19,000. We have seen Bitcoin increase to 68. We have seen Bitcoin fall back to 15,006 for one. We have seen Bitcoin increase again to 105, I think 108, 103. And we have seen Bitcoin reduce. So in essence, we have seen and witnessed the movement of cryptocurrency, what crypto is all about. So that is why we are here. We are here every day discussing about this business, because this business have changed lives of those that took it serious. It's just like it's not everybody that attends school that will pass. You understand? So anybody that takes it serious in the business, just like every other business, if you don't take your offline business serious, you will not do well. So just like we have here in RoyalQ, it has blessed so many people that took it serious. Okay, so the business, what is RoyalQ? RoyalQ is an artificial intelligence robot. It's an app. It's an app we rent with $120 for 1 year. So we rent this app. We rent the robot. The robot is in form of the app. So once you register with the link of the person that introduced you to the business, you will download the app from the website. After your registration, you see where to download. You download the app, then you now fund it. You need to fund it with at least $120. Then your gas fees can be $10. You can start with 10, you can start with 20. These are gas fees. So 120 is what we use to rent. When you activate the robot to work for you for 1 year, that 120 will be used for the activation. So what will remain in your wallet will be the gas fees. Then your trading capital will be in your exchange. So that is the key point in this RoyalQ. The selling point is that our money, our trading capital stays in our exchange. So that is the joy, because when we started in 2021, 2020, we have been scammed a lot because of our money is in the mercy of the company, of those company. So any business that time in 2020, when you come to join any other business, they will tell you buy a package, meaning you carry your money and give to them. You will start be clicking or be doing some activities, but they are the mess. They have your money with them. They decide to pay you. That is why when they want to run, they just close the site to stop working. So the selling point in this RoyalQ, why we are here, this is my fourth year in this business, is because of my capital stays in my Binance, in my exchange account, safe and secure. If I need money urgently, I know what to do to sell off some of my capital or sell off my profits, because the profit also stays with me in my exchange. So that is why we love this business. So RoyalQ is an artificial intelligence robot that helps us to trade this volatile commodity called cryptocurrency. The AI works 247 because cryptocurrency also moves 247. So that is why we need an artificial intelligence robot that monitors the market 247. Whether your phone is off, whether you don't have data, whether you log out of your stuff, the system continues working. The robot continues working. Buying low, when the crypto you are trading, the robot is trading for you, the value goes down. Maybe when you hear that cryptocurrency have crashed, market goes down, the robot also buys the dip for you. in what we call the margin calls. Now, if the crypto is going down, it will be buying the dip. When crypto is coming up in value, remember I told you we saw Bitcoin at 2000, we saw it at 19, we saw it at 96, we saw it at 15.6, we saw it at 105 or 103. We are now seeing it at 81. We have seen it today at 85. So in all these downward, upward movements, as a trader using RoyalQ, we make what we call sub profits. When the coin is going down, the robot buys more quantity for us. When the coin starts coming up, once crypto starts coming up, it starts selling those quantities. We call them margin calls. So it starts selling them, making sub profits for you. The robot is programmed to give us two types of profit, the sub profits and the full profits. Sub profit is when crypto is going down. When crypto is down, when you start a trade and the value goes down, the robot will be buying what we call the margin calls. That is buying some quantity of that coin, more quantity of that coin. So that when crypto starts increasing in value, it will start selling. So your capital stays in your exchange. Once the robot starts trading with it, your capital turns to floating capital because the robot is already using the money into the market, into the trade already. So if that trade, the robot starts, the value goes down, your capital will also float down. So you don't have anything to fear. Once that trade starts going up, your capital also floats up. But the joy is that your sub profits, you can easily take out your sub profits. If RoyalQ records that the robot has made $20 for you, you can easily take your $20 and sell. There's nothing like withdrawal as a trader using RoyalQ because you don't need RoyalQ's permission to sell off your profit. Your profit is already in your exchange. So you can just log in into your Binance, make a sell some of your profits. So that is the joy, the beauty of this business. So nothing like Ponzi scheme because you don't give your capital. It's just like provision store business. Your product you are selling inside is not the landlords that have the key to your shop. The landlord have rented the shop for you to operate 1 year. The landlord gives you all the key to the shop. You go to the market, buy goods and put in your shop, and you lock your shop. For that 1 year, you are in control. If you want to sell product at any time, you sell. If you want to restock your shop, you restock. Nothing concerns you and the landlord again till after 1 year, you renew the shop rent. So you see that the business is so amazing. Your capital stays with you. So that is what it has so many functions. The robot has so many functions. One of it is the cycle mode, the advanced cycle mode that is our topic for today. So if you are listening to this recording from the YouTube, our today's topic is on the advanced cycle setting. In RoyalQ only have two modes of trading. It's either you are trading on one shot or you are trading on cycle mode. That is the only two mode of trading in RoyalQ. So in the cycle mode, RoyalQ developed the advanced settings. They have some settings that we are going to talk on today's topic. So for those prospects that joined us today, I believe you have heard some things about RoyalQ. Plus this my summary now. Please, if you have questions, go to the chat box, just go at the bottom, you see chat, click, just write your questions down. It will be attended to after the class. Okay, so we'll go straight into the topic of today. I'm going to share my screen. So I hope you can see my screen. Okay, so we have what we call, this is a live trade. It's on cycle. So we'll go straight to the trade settings. So if you see this bottom, we have the advanced the advanced settings, which is optional. Normally, the cycle settings, if your trade is on cycle, the cycle settings, the mode for cycle means that once the robot sells, it buys immediately. Once the robot sells, it buys immediately. That is the normal way of the cycle trading. One shot means once the robot sells, it will stop the trade. But cycle mode is once the robot sells, it buys the trade at that high price. Because once you start a trade at $2 and you want the robot to sell at 3, if the coin increase to 3, the robot will sell at 3. Then it will now buy at maybe 3.1. It will not buy at 3 because of your callback function. The callback function must make sure that the coin is not dropping but is going up before it will buy again. So that is why you see that if it sells at 3, it will not buy immediately at 3 because of the callback. It buys at 3.1. Hello, please, can you mute that person? Okay. So that is the default way the cycle works. So if it sells at 3, it buys at 3.1 and continue the trade. So that is default. So when during 2021, when during the bull season, we experienced massive pump. So they now find out that after the boom, so many people were now in large floating loss because of that method of cycle, that default settings. Because a coin that pumps 200% and you are on that coin on cycle, normal default. Back in 2022, they were not no optional, no advanced settings for cycle. It was just the plain default. So when a coin do 200% and you be enjoying the buy sell, remember your entry price is increasing. So when a coin that is $2 now do 200%, maybe now moves to like $4, you see that your new entry price will be at that $4. If the coin now drops to 2.5, you see that you have recorded huge floating loss. You understand? So that is why RoyalQ, when they were doing their review, they now came up with the advanced settings for cycle mode. Okay, so we'll go into it. So the strategy period for it's the cycle, the strategy period, okay? Okay, that is the cycle, that is what we are talking about. So whether you are using one shot also have its own advanced settings, but cycle have plenty. So we are talking about the cycle advanced settings for this today. Because if you change it to one shot also have the first buy triggering condition and the trigger price, but we are on cycle. So the first thing on cycle is the first buy triggering condition. So I think this one was added when with the indicators, when they added the indicators. This is the ROSI, the KDJ, the MACD. These are indicators on the chart. Okay. So the trigger price. The trigger price is optional. Okay. So if you select this one is for those that those that knows how to read these indicators, these different indicators. So we leave it like that. I think we'll go to the main one, which is let's treat the margin call switch. This one means that after it starts a new cycle, do you still want your margin call switch to be on? So you should always leave it at on. You should always leave it. So once it buys and sells and start another cycle, your margin calls will continue to be on. So that is the button here. Then the price range, the lowest and the highest. It means that, okay, you want to start a trade now. The coin, the price for that trade is $2. You want to start a trade, the price is $2. So you want to trade that coin on a cycle, but you don't want to avoid huge floating loss. It's not that you wake up now and see that that coin has done 300% and the coin has reduced. Though you made the profits, but your capital is now inside the floating loss. So you want to avoid that. Okay. So this price range now, the lowest, it means that, okay, this cycle I want to trade on this coin, and the coin price at the current price of the coin is $2. Okay, I want to trade this coin on a cycle from $2 to $3. I hope you are following me. The current price of this coin now is $2, for example. Now, this price range means that, okay, for the period of this my cycle, remember cycle is buy, sell, continue buy again, sell, continue buy again. As the price is going, continue buying and sell. This one means that, okay, let this robot trade this coin on a cycle between this range. So if your robot starts this trade at $2 and the coin is increasing, it will be buying and be selling, be buying and be selling, be doing the cycle buying and selling. But once this coin now enters 3.1, the robot will not buy again. Once it sells, it will not buy. It will wait until the value of that coin drops down and enter $3 again. It will start buying again, selling, buying as far as between this range. If the coin is dropping and enters $2 and go below $2, it will not buy margin calls. It will not do any activity. So your cycle mode trading will only occur between $2 to $3 on this particular trade. So that is the price range. Okay, so we'll move to the next one, which is the first position drop. First position drop. Okay, so let's say after the cycle strategy ends, the system will calculate the price at which the take profit transaction price of the previous round of strategy falls by the set percentage. If the price is lower than the highest first price, the system will set the price at the first preset buying order. So what is saying that any percentage you put here, maybe for instance 1%, if you start this coin now at $2, if you start this trade at $2 and the robot now sells, maybe it makes your take profit, maybe your take profit is 1.3, 1.4, 2%. Once it takes that first profit, it will wait for a 1% drop. This first position drop is just like you setting a preset price on a running trade. You know the function of what preset price does. That is what this first position drop will do. Immediately the robot sells your first cycle and wants to start another one. It will not start immediately. I don't know if Prince is on this Zoom, but if you are here, this is the knowledge you were answering for yesterday or day before yesterday. So this is what some people call cycle one shot or so. But in RoyalQ, we only have either you are trading on one shot or you are trading on cycle. So this function works in the sense that once the robot sells, it will not start immediately. It must wait for the first position drop by this any percentage you set here, the price of that coin will come down to this percent first before it will now start another cycle. But this stuff will not favor you because I don't know how everybody mindset we are different, you understand, in making money. What if you wake up and you see that this your trade has from $2 now, it has pumped to $15. Your robot, and the trade is on cycle, but your robot only make a sell just once and give you your take profit maybe 1.3%. But this trade, you woke up and you see that this trade have done 100% or 50%. So if you are setting, also know what you are setting so that when the result comes out, you'll be okay and happy with it. You know, you have seen the function of this setting. Is it what you want in your trade? Are you okay that you see that this coin has done 100% the next morning, but you are okay with your 2% the robot took for you and did not start another cycle to take all those 100% profits for you? But it only took what you set just once, and it was waiting for a 1% drop. But this coin did not drop by 1%. It continued pumping massively to 100%. So this is something you should also consider if it's something you want. Okay, so the next one is the cooling off period. The cooling off period works in the sense of timing. It works in seconds. If I put here 60 seconds, it means that, okay, once this robot makes my first sell, after it makes any sell, it should not buy immediately. It should wait for 60 seconds, that is 1 minute, before it will buy at the current price. I hope we are following. The cooling off period means once the robot makes any sell, it should not start the cycle immediately. It should wait for this cooling off period. If it's 5 seconds, 10, 20, 60 seconds, which is 1 minute, 120 seconds is 2 minutes, like that. It means that, okay, once you sell, give me my profits before you use my capital to buy another cycle to start that trade again. Wait for 60 seconds, that is, wait for a minute before you start. So in that waiting of the minute, that coin might fall and the robot might buy at a cheaper price. In that same 60 seconds waiting, that coin can still pump and it can buy at a higher price. So this is the advanced settings. It's just for you to know what you want. It's just for you to know what you want. Okay? So this first buy triggering conditions, they added this one recently, and when they added the indicators, I think it should be the trigger price. When you know, okay, the price of this, when you understand these indicators, where you can see, if you choose ROSI, they have the ROSI length, the time frame. If you know, for those that knows the indicators, you can use this function. If it's KDJ, you can see the KDJ indicators. For those that understand these indicators well, you can also use your robot to test it. Remember, the RoyalQ robot is both for a novice and is also for professionals, for professional traders that knows, okay, they can still use the robot, the artificial intelligence robot, to still achieve what they were doing manually, but in a better way, because for them, even if they know all these indicators, they have to be online monitoring them. So with the help of the RoyalQ bot, they can easily set it. They can easily set it here, then go and do their other business. So once the conditions are met, the robot buys the next cycle. Some people might say, okay, once the ROSI line drops to so amount, that is when the next cycle should start. Some people might say when the KDJ drop to so line, that is when the next cycle should start. So these ones are for professional traders. So as a novice or in a average trader, you can, if you also want to use the advanced settings, you can work with the price range, you can work with the first position drop, you can work with the cooling period. Okay, so that is it for the advanced settings. So I don't know, let's done. You can take questions.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your brief explanation. Please, if you have any questions on what you've explained to you, do well to drop it on the chat box, or you use the reaction of raising up your hand and we will unmute you for you to drop your questions, okay? Any question?
There are questions on the chat box already.
I'm not seeing it from my end. I'm having network issues. I was signed out and then I came back.
The first question says, do we pay the gas fee yearly as well?
Okay. The first question, okay, do we pay the gas fees yearly? No, the gas fees is like, let me explain it better. The gas fees is like you taking your car to the fuel station to put fuel in your car. You understand? If you drive your car home straight and you park your car for 1 year, you know that your fuel will still be in your car. But if you decide to drive your car, you know that your fuel will be reducing, and it will get to a point the car will ask you to top up. Now, the gas fees also work like that. This gas fee in RoyalQ also works like that. For your gas fee to reduce, it means that the robot is making you profit in your exchange. Once your gas fee goes below 10, the RoyalQ will be giving you the signal that you need to top up your gas fees. When your fuel goes below a certain percentage, your car will stop. In RoyalQ, once your gas fee reduce below $2, your robot will stop trading for you. You have to top up. So it's advisable that you don't allow your fuel in your car to finish before you top it up. So in RoyalQ, once your gas fee has gone down to 5, 3, you should top it up. Some people, depending on your trading capacity, if you're expecting $100 profits at a go, maybe you want to carry your car and travel to east, you know that you don't buy small gas, you buy full tank. Same way here, if you're expecting big profits, you put a reasonable gas fees. Okay, now the sharing pattern on RoyalQ profit is 80-20. 80% of the profits goes to you, 20% goes to RoyalQ. But because of RoyalQ, the robot does not have access to your profits in your exchange. So the robot gives you your 100% in your exchange, then deduct the gas fees from your assets balance. That is your gas fees, you deduct it from there. Now, once the gas fees is reducing, you don't need to use your money again. For gas fees to reduce, it means that the robot has made you profit. So it's from the profit you top up. It's from the profits you top up. You don't use your money again to buy gas fees. Any gas fees you even put from the starting, you get it back once the robot starts making profits for you. If the robot did not make profit for you today, your money you put there remain untouched, is your money. If you say you're not trading, you're not trading, your gas fees, you can withdraw it, is your money. If you say you buy, after buying fuel in your car, you say you're not driving again, you pump your fuel out and sell it. Okay, so let's take the second question.
Sorry, I want to throw more light to this, please. Can I?
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, the essence of that gas fee, each and every one of you in this meeting, you must have indulged yourself in transferring money from one bank to another, or transferring funds from one account to another. And be it whatever bank or exchange you are using, they ask for at least $1 or thereabout as a gas fee or as a transfer fee. So the essence of this gas fee, which Leader George has been emphasizing on, is for the robots to be able to uh, pay the taxes in order to push the profit that he made from your trading straight down to your exchange. You understand? And you can equally withdraw your gas fee even if probably you are handicapped with a financial situation and maybe you don't have money out. The money is still in your possession, it's still yours. You understand? So that's the essence of that gas fee, for the robots to be able to push your profits successfully. And another thing there he said, if you denoted, is that it's your trading capital or your profit matters a lot in terms of your gas fee, because you will not be making a huge profit and be expecting to put in a lesser gas fee into your robots. You need to equally put at least 20% of your profits, have it as your gas fee too, because that is what the robot uses to pay the transaction fee in order to push your profits to your exchange. Thank you very much.
All right. If you wanna ask question and you wanna talk, you need to use the reaction, then we'll ask you to unmute. You can't just unmute yourself. The second question is which one is the better option, one shot or circle?
Okay. Better option, one shot or cycle. The trading mode depends on what you want. The trading mode depends on what you want. Okay, I might say, oh, today I'll be so busy. I'll be so busy. I will not have time for my work. I will not have time to operate my phone because I'm going to work. So I might decide to put my trade on cycle because I have margin calls that can take 40-50% deep. So I have money, even if the trade goes down, I have money that will make my robots will use to buy the dip for me. So I'm covered. I can put my trade on cycle and go to work, leave my phone. Maybe later in the night when I come back, I cannot check how far, what the robot, as in the operation of the robot. Then one shot, no mode is better than each other. One shot is okay, you are starting small. You are just starting. You need to observe the market. Your capital, you started with small capital. With small capital, it's not advisable to start trading on cycle mode. You understand? With small capital, it's advisable to, once you enter a trade, put it on one shot so that you can understand the business, understand how the robot works. That is why we advise that once you are starting, go with one shot. But some persons might say, oh, I don't have time. I'm starting new, but I don't have time to be operating this robot. Now we advise those persons come with good capital. that can cover margin calls. Once you have capital that can cover at least 40 to 50% dip, you can put your trades. Select community coins. We have talked about community coins. Select coins that have crowd. Select coins that have good market capital and put it on cycle. You have money for margin calls, so you can go. So it depends on your capital. It depends on if you be chance. So that is the condition. So no mode is better from each other. Thank you. So let's take the third one. It's like some people want to, I'm seeing hands up. Should we take 1 year, 1 day, 1 year,
We even have company itself. It will be there. Don't worry about it. It will be there.
iPhone user, please, can you mute yourself? Joshua, can you keep that iPhone user? I don't know.
Yeah, George, we have company. We have company. Don't
We have
unmute
company.
anybody. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's just be taking questions from the chat.
Next don't admit anyone to the Zoom anymore. Don't admit anybody to the Zoom anymore.
Wow. Okay. So let's continue. Let's take question. Who is this person writing nigga? Okay, so we have the next question is, please, the aspects of trading. Understand it, please. A of margin configuration, strategy settings. So we have a Zoom recording on margin configurations. Today we are talking about, today's topic is on the cycle, advanced settings for cycle mode. Okay. Okay. NS, I can't unmute my mic, but I want to ask a question. Please write on the chat your question. Okay. Can I turn on my camera? Is that your question? Can I turn on my camera? Is that your question? Okay,
Don't allow anyone to turn on their camera.
the minimum capital to trade cycle, please. At least if you can cover 40 to 50, at least with $300, you can cover 40. So let's say with 400, I think with $400, you should be able to cover 50% dip. You can trade cycle. There's how you can even trade cycle, at least 40%, depending on the coin. You can trade cycle with $300 above. Okay, someone said, how can I divide the capital to give me margin configuration and strategy settings? How can I divide the capital to give me my margin? Okay, we have a Zoom recording like this on margin configuration. If you need it, you go to our YouTube channel, you see plenty. At least we have done more than 9 or more than 10 trainings like this, practical trainings like this on margin configuration. So there's no how you watch more than 5, up to 5, that you will not get it. You know how to divide, how to split your capital, because we did so many practical examples on those Zoom. Okay. Okay, let's see another question. I have a question too. Can I ask question? iPhone is please music and environment. So we don't have any
Don't
other question.
accept anybody in this Zoom again.
Okay,
because I see them
so
coming.
we don't have any other question. But the people here, they can still use their chat to chat. Hello, Daroshari. Is the chat open for them?
Yes, it's open. It's open. They can use the chat. They can use the chat
But
box.
those people saying they want to ask questions, use your
I'll
chat
open,
now.
I'll open the chats now. But nobody should accept anyone in this room. I'm removing those stupid people.
You know, some of these people that are equally joining the meeting now is coming from a very different platform, and they don't even know what the community is all about. They don't even know what this meeting is all about. So that's why some of them are so biased and not.
No, don't worry. Me, that judge understand what I'm saying. We have company.
They just want to disorganize the meeting.
And it's most of them that are even raising their hands. You can see their weird name.
Before they will start playing video for us now.
Do you understand? Okay. You guys can ask your question on the chat. Let's use the chat box quickly before we round up. Okay. Sorry about that today, but today we have company, and trust me, those people, you don't want to see what they are made of.
I have a question about the user interface. James Parkins. Are you in our team? Because this is the first time I'm seeing this name, Parkins. Perkins. And drop your question on the chat now. Sure, you can use the chat.
Give me a chance. Okay, John. I know I saw John, but
I have
James
a
Parkin,
question. Give
no.
me a chance to speak. John, can you use the chat?
Please, let's use the chat.
Okay, someone answered. They will answer which one gives more profit considering that someone has $350 to trade either one short cycle. Which one gives more profit? Ah, uh, it's. I think we have done a Zoom meeting on the trading mode, one shot and cycle. Which one gives more profit? The two depend. I've explained the situation you find yourself to consider any of the trading modes. In terms of profit, it's the movement. The profit boils down to the movement of the coin. You might be trading one shot and you set 3% take profit and you set up your margin configuration with your $350. And since it's one shot, the robot gives you 2% and it stop. If you are not online to see that your robot have sold that coin and the robot is no more trading again, you will only be left with that 2% profit the robot delivered. But if you are using cycle, after the robot gives you that 2% profit, the robot will buy again. Maybe the coin is doing well. The robot will buy again and it will give you plenty profits because as cycle means if it buys, it will sell, buy it, sell, buy it, sell. The more it's selling, the more profit you are getting. So understand the two mode and you know the one that suits you. You understand? You want to trade cycle, you want to trade one shot. It should depend on your capital and your presence. You understand? And if you are starting, if you're a new starter, you are coming, it's advisable you trade on one shot so you understand the system. The more you understand the system, the better. And if you want to trade cycle, please trade community coins. Trade community coins. There are some coins that I will be on -50, I will not fear. I will be on -50 floating loss. I will not fear for such coins. But there are some coins that they will be on -50 and I'll be panicking because some coins are prone to delisting. So that is why we always advise that we should keep to trading community coins. Okay? So someone else said, okay, thanks. To chat does not work too well for me. I would like to speak just for a few minutes. Idoshe, what do you
Ernest,
know
Ernest,
the
you can unmute. I know Ernest, so Ernest can unmute. Ernest, you can ask your question.
Okay, thank you. I understand what was happening on the Zoom today, but thank God you were able to to fish that out earlier, and it has been taken care of. So, sorry, my question is this, Mr. George. Um, if I decide to use 1% on first position drop to buy my the first position drop, now what will happen to my? How will my robots buy other drops? Like, is it going to be the same 1% at each 1% drop, or is it going to use based on the settings from my margin configuration? I don't know if you get the question. Is it still going to be buying from at each 1% drop, or is it going to now go back to my margin configuration to buy other margins? That's my question.
okay,
That's what I want to understand.
okay, okay. That margin configurations, they are points at which when the coin is dropping, when the value of that coin is dropping, margin configurations are points when the coin is dropping, the robots will buy margin calls. What we are talking, the cycle first drop position means after there is a sell. After there is a sell and the robot wants to, hey, this person have come again. Please lock the chat to Leader Oshare. Hey, Leader Oshare, can you lock the chat?
Please lock the chat. Lock the chat. Please lock the
I've
chat.
locked it now. What's the person's name? What's his name?
The person that sent it is one Jessica. Hello, can you hear me?
No problem. Continue.
Ah,
Jessica Robinson.
this is just hanging my WhatsApp. Wahala dey. Zoom is not. Are you hearing me?
I can hear you. I'm trying to remove the person.
Please remove the person. Oh. What kind of thing is just hanging my Zoom? Hey, guys, I'm laughing. Hey, God of mercy. So people don't have work in this life. Hmm?
You don't
So
have.
this person doing this thing now is just to come to Zoom. Eh? Just to come to Zoom has in no work again. To be sending this rubbish. And the way he sent the message almost 100 and something
It's
times.
copy and paste now.
Was he able to do copy and paste for how many under a minute? 99 message.
It's easy now.
Copy paste 99 times under a minute. Okay,
Yeah.
so
It's
let me
faster
answer
without.
that. Let me answer that question, Ernest. The first position drop only works when the robot sells and wants to buy. Once the robot sells and wants to buy, it has nothing to do with your margin price, your margin call price. If the coins drop and get to the point he wants to buy. No, this one sef, what we are talking for is not even related to margin calls. This thing has hanged my Zoom. I hope I'm audible. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Why is it saying my Zoom is not responding? Wait or close app. Wow. Okay, so Ernest, this what the topic we treat today has nothing to do with when a coin is going down. It has everything to do when the coin is in floating profit, and it has after it sells. That is the settings for the cycle trading. Once it sells and wants to start another trade afresh, that is your cycle. It will wait for you that 1% drop, if it's 1% you set for the first position price. So before it starts, not about your margin calls, buying and selling. It works with when your coin has come up in floating profits now and it sells, gives you the full profit, and it wants to start another cycle. That is when it will observe that first position price. Okay, so I think someone again wants to ask question. Hello.
I don't think anyone wants to ask question. Let's just round up. I believe that we've attended to every question. Please, you guys should you guys should input your name, please, so that we can identify ourselves. Because
Who is that
and that's why I
Perry? Who is that
that's why
Perry?
I yeah.
Is Perry still in James Perry? Is the person still in this Zoom?
It's no,
Eh,
it's not here
It doesn't
anymore.
show you this message. Zoom is not responding. Close app or wait.
No, mine is not showing me. Let's just round up. It's because of that.
The plenty message.
Yes.
I'm saying wait. It's still coming up. So do we have any other question on today's topic? Okay, I think this Samsung SM. There's a message. This message. Samsung SM, can you repeat your message? This plenty chats, this plenty message this person dropped. Just wiped it. I know I saw your message. People have work. Don't send almost 99 messages. Let me see if I will scroll up.
When I put serious security on the Zoom, people will be feeling frustrated. Oh, and they cannot join. This is it though.
I can't even get the old message. Before I will scroll up, see, I'm saying, because I'm still scrolling up. I never reach up. Okay, Samsung. Okay, nice one. Please, as a beginner, how long will it take someone that increase from $120 to $300 in cycle? As a beginner, how long will it take someone? I don't understand your question. As a beginner, take someone increase from $120 to $300 in cycle. I don't understand your question. To increase, please. To increase your capital. You can always increase your capital anytime you like now. Once you have the money, you add capital in your exchange. Then you come to your RoyalQ and set up the settings that increase your margin cost to that of $300. So I don't know if that is the question you're answering. Is there any video I can watch, please? Yes, on our YouTube channel, we have plenty videos on our YouTube channels, different topics about RoyalQ. You see them there. So Samsung SM, I don't know if okay, thanks. That is my question. Yes, you can always increase your capital in RoyalQ, even when a trade that is ongoing, that you started with $100, you can, even if it's $11 you want to be adding, you can always add $11 in your exchange. Come to RoyalQ, add one margin calls to what you have already. If $100 can take 7 or 8 margin calls to start, once you have another $11, you can add to your exchange. Then come to RoyalQ, increase the 7 or 8 margin calls to either 8 or 9. Then you go to your margin configuration and do the necessary editing. We have the videos of how to add margin calls in our YouTube channel, so take your time to watch it. Thank you. Let's done. You can round up.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Okay. I hope each and every one of us active on this meeting is satisfied with the whole information and
Let's done.
hello. Sorry. I'm having a glitch in the internet.
Okay.
So
So you can round up.
yes. Secondly, I would want to, because actually I pulled up with this meeting from different places. So some questions that you'll be facing from some new members are people that don't even know how far. So, but if you are new to this meeting and probably you got this meeting link from Twitter, I would want you to articulate on the chat box so I can know how I will carry
Okay.
up with.
Okay. Someone said, please, I said, how can I trade and make money at this deep time? As you are using the robot, just set up your margin configurations. In the deep, we make sub profits. So profit means the profits the robot is making for us when our margin calls, that is the dip the robot buys for us. When the robot sells those dip, that is how we make money in the dip. So just meet the person that introduced you, the person who put you through, set up your margin, your trade settings, your margin configurations, and the person will start up your trade, and you see how the profits will be coming. Thank you. That's done. You can continue.
All right,
It,
everyone. Thank you so much.
Who referred him to the meeting? Sorry if I may ask.
What?
Because I'm equally promoting the link from you Twitter and so many
Now
other.
you carry those people comments though. Now
Now
you.
I carry them, I take them. That's why I'm even
They are
flabbergasted.
they are they are mostly they mostly look for link in Twitter. Now you carry them, and I've told
Yeah.
you we have prospect Zoom. Please stick to the prospect, and now you carry them come.
Now me carry them, I no go lie give you. And I'm even flabbergasted with what I just got. Because it will not make me, I had to even go back on my post and then I had to tell them that some people are senseless. How can you come to a meeting, you don't even know what
That's
is going
what
on
they
and
do.
start.
That's what
Yeah, I'm
they
not
do.
even seeing some when they come, they will just start playing porn on the Zoom like
No,
this.
that's what they want to do
That's
Hey,
what
now. We've
they
had them
attack
like
us.
twice before. I don't know if we have OGs here. We have them like twice before. They visited us before, August visitors. But after that time, I needed to take proper
it's very
precaution. And put extra security on the Zoom meeting. So yeah, they are welcome to join us anytime. No, that's Sabi.
I mean, I'm
Because the
scared.
other time when that happened, they played videos, very nasty video. They were making noise. I'm sure we experienced that one that, Leader George unmuted. The noise was a lot. They don't have job. They don't have work.
The thing
And the
there is that
problem, before you meet them, I was trying to meet the person. The person was just moving as in I don't know how the person was doing it. The name will not stay in one place for me to mute back.
the
So
Yeah,
just
thing
moving
they
up and down,
usually
up
change
and
their
down.
name also. Then
the
they'll
thing there
change
is
their
this,
name also.
we'll be using the chat box and we will equally create more policies that will guide every other participant in this meeting from behaving abnormal. just that the chat box now ain't go hear the win because
Now this
And the
now ain't
chat
go hear
box
the win.
you don't hang my Zoom self like this.
Well, thank you.
Once the Zoom is over, everything will get back to normal. That's their work. There are plenty. Oh. It's not just one. Oh. There are plenty. They'll just
Thank,
sit down. Some people don't have a problem in this life. It's not like
thank
us
God,
that have problem.
thank God for this cryptocurrency business because it has now exposed me to meet both sensible and senseless people physically and online. This one shocked me on long. Well,
Ah,
thank you very much.
hmm.
Thank you everybody
Okay, the
for
one that me
attending.
and Leader George saw, uncle. What will we say about that one?
Uh,
That one destabilized us. We have to end the Zoom.
I cut car phone and I dey try no dey easy alone. Voila. Okay, thank you everybody for this opportunity to be active on this meeting, and I believe you gained a lot of knowledge and you gained a lot of strategies to better your crypto trading business and your crypto trading skills. Welcome once again to the Team Gold / Esdon Crypto Millions Zoom meeting. And please, we always have our Zoom meetings every Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Do well to be active on these meetings because we share this knowledge for free and you don't pay for it. Just that it will equally give us joy that a leader is raised in our midst at just the cost of sharing the knowledge of crypto trading with the RoyalQ. So thank you very much. We'll be ending the meeting tonight, and I wish each and every one of us a wonderful night rest. Good night, and stay optimistic. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Tomorrow we have Zoom on technical analysis. So let's make sure we attend 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. I don't know if I should unmute so that they can talk. They can say what is on their mind before we go. Bye, everybody.
I beg, no, bye bye, everybody. Some people now go start to bring another topic to extend me. I need to attend to many other things like this now.